early from the campsite in Gwynedd in Wales on a pretty damp morning, to be fair. We were up late last night, had a few beers and sat around by the campfire and got to bed, started doing some editing, and then the rain started. So we made it just in time. But yeah, it's pretty cloudy, pretty drizzly this morning, but that's fine because we're going inside the SYGUN Copper Mines today, which is equally as dark and wet. So I've got my coffee, I've had my porridge. We'll wait for Rob to wake up and then we're going to get in the showers and then, not together, and then we're going to get ourselves ready, make full use of the facilities here at the campsite, and then we're off skis and find another park up for tonight. I'm thinking possibly we're going to end up at the aqueduct. Now I can't remember the first name of it, but there's a big aqueduct nearby, which apparently is absolutely huge and the views are great. So we're going to probably try and get towards that, which is then nearer for us both to branch off to head off home, unfortunately. But anyway, stick around and let's see what we get up to today. Hopefully we have an easy day. So just off to the showers now, and where we got our pizzas yesterday is open for a nice bit of breakfast. Just gone past the smell of bacon on a campsite. You can't beat it, can you? Oh, these not too bad. These are quite clean and tidy actually. And if you're like me when I go into camping toilets, I just don't like putting my feet on the floor, so I always make sure I've got my flip flops with me. I just can't put my feet on the floor. I'd rather them be dirty than wet on a campsite floor. Right, so that was a decent shower. We've just walked past where the campsite's doing the breakfast and just had a quick look and see what they've got. And it's just like a full-on sort of like buffet breakfast. So you've got your sausages, your hash browns, your beans, eggs, and all that sort of stuff. And Rob asked them if they got, because he's Scottish obviously, asked them if they've got any square sausage, and they were just like no. So he's like, oh okay, and then off he went, because he's not into eating like say normal sausages, but he wants his square sausage. He wants square sausage. He's a Scotsman and he needs his square sausage. So we're not going to go for breakfast down here. I've had the porridge, all showered, all ready to go. But annoyingly, I left the kayak out all night last night to dry. Well, as you can see, that definitely didn't happen. So I've got to pack that away, dry that up somehow, get stuff put in the bin, sit down, have a coffee with Rob, and then we're going to get ourselves back on the road. But the beauty of actually being at the campsite is that I have got grey waste and a few bottles full up with so I need to dispose of those as well. Let's do some more housekeeping. I'll be back in a minute. I'll tell you what though, I do need to stop off on my route somewhere. And I don't really put this on the camera, but I do vape, and there's vape juice there and it's run out. So I need to go and find myself some more vape juice along the way. But I've been using these for coffees. I know I've got the fridge, but the fridge is only like a 9 litre, so it isn't the biggest of fridges, and the priority was to keep the beer cold. So I've been using these Nescafe 3-in-1 jobbies for my coffee. They're all right, they're not too bad. I am dying for a proper coffee, so we're going to have to probably stop off at a coffee shop somewhere along the line and get a Starbucks or a Costa, because I actually need something really strong, and these are just sort of powdered down things, and they're okay, they'll do the job. But as I said, they save a lot of room, and also just in case there is an incident with the fridge, my milk ain't going to go off, is it, because it's powdered. So, and that's how easy it is to make a coffee. Job done. So sitting there boiling up the gas stove and boiling up water, waiting for the kettle to boil. So cheers. So Rob He's in his van there just doing his promo video for one of his video sponsors. I'm not going to say what it is. If you want to know the product review he's doing, head over to his channel, Rob and Dob. Go give him a like, go and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and go and check out his product reviews. He's doing some fantastic product reviews while we've been away on this trip as well. Some of the kit he's got, oh, really good. So go and check out his channel and go and tell him Rick sent you over. But for now, while Rob's doing that, he's busy working away, I am going to sit back, enjoy my coffee, and watch Wandering Where and catch up with his shenanigans. And I think he's up in the Peak District. So here we go. Rob's just cracked open his go-go juice. Here we are, Rockstar. Oh, here we go. This Right, so the van's sort of packed away nearly. Good news, Rob's found his brush from his dustpan and brush, but he's got the brush but no dustpan. So, bit of cardboard and try and tackle some of this sand that I've got down in the footwell. It's driving me insane. You can see there, I've got quite a bit pulled up in the footwell there. So, and it's just absolutely gone everywhere inside the van. I can't do anything about that. Hoover's gonna have to come out when we get home. But for now, I'm going to try and see if I can sweep up some of this using my makeshift dustpan and brush. Well, I mean, it's not perfect, but that's a damn sight better than what it was. Get in. But look, it's got absolutely everywhere. It's all over the... I've got a bit of OCD with the van, and I just can't stand it being this dirty. Look, it's all down in there and everything. How these switches are still working, I don't know. That'll do. That'll do, pig. Okay, so all packed up, ready to go. So we've just been discussing what we're gonna do today. So we're definitely gonna hit these copper mines. So we're just gonna first off put all of our stuff in the bin and then drive about 20 minutes down the road to the copper mines, and then we've been looking at the maps. So we've decided that we've done the beach, we've certainly done the mountains. We're going to go off to, or make our way towards, I can't remember what it's called now, a big, huge viaduct which you can kayak across, paddleboard across and walk across. And this thing looks absolutely huge. It looks epic. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, this might be the biggest one in the country. I'm not great with heights, I've got to be honest with you, so this will be quite interesting to see how this pans out. But we could get some great drone shots and some great footage, so we're going to head off there. That will be tomorrow. Our park up for tonight, we're going to head towards it. Our park up tonight might be by Lake Bala, so we'll give that a go and see if we can find a park up near there. But first we're going to go and hit the copper mines and see what we've got there. Now, it is a tourist attraction. You have got to pay to get in. It's only a couple of quid. It's not very expensive, but it does look pretty decent. And it would just be good to, you know, sort of, well, get in a cave and get out of this rain. So, yeah, let's get going. Rob and Dob from Rick and his van.
Rob and Dob to Rick and his van.
We good to go?
G2G, mate.
Wagons roll. So Rob just got me back, said I left something behind on the park up, and I didn't. We've been playing a game, stupid little game, where you just point to the floor and go, oh, look. And if you get them to look, then it's 1-0. So at the moment, it's 1-1. I'll get him back. I just stuck it in this one. Right, so that's the grey waste empty, all from the washing up and brushing of the teeth and stuff like that, so that's good. Got rid of that. Now I need to work out where I can get rid of my Scrumpy Jack. It's not Scrumpy Jack. There you go. Let's say goodbye to the Scrumpy. Like I said, it's not Scrumpy, you know what it is. This is all season screen wash. Just gone off. Trust me, this will get any bugs off the windscreen. The amount of alcohol that's in that. There we go, job's done. I'll have that full again by tonight. If I remember rightly, this is some hill getting out of here.
Aye,
Oh. Oh, that is some steep hill. We didn't look it on camera, but that was one hell of a steep hill to get out of. Right. Enjoy the drive to the copper mine. So there isn't as many people parked up along the side of the road today. This time yesterday, it's fair to say that this place was packed. I don't know what they do when when it's raining. I think everyone just hides indoors, but as soon as the sun comes out, they just descend out. Rick in his van to Rob and Dob.
Rob and Dob, yeah?
Gonna pull over in this car park and sling the drone up and get some epic drone footage of us driving into the mine.
Oh, yeah?
My dear God. So here we are, the SYGUN Copper Mine, back to where it all began, at the very start. So basically, in short, we've been looping around and around and around the Snowdonia National Park. So we thought, well, let's end the last day up in the mountains at the copper mine, where it all began, and get out this rain and let's go and see what's going on inside the SYGUN Copper Mine.
Well, 2 doubles for the last time. It's going on an adventure. Well, first last, second one's coming later maybe.
So, here we are. Beautiful scenery here.
Before we go in.
Oh, the slide's a little bit wet for me. It's probably going to be. It's going to be way too fast. You've seen how accident prone I am. So it looks like these guys are going down into the mine, so you do have to wear a helmet. I think I've spent most of this week with one. So here's, they've got a nice little coffee shop as well. Oh, so you can get a coffee. I've already twisted my ankle. That's pretty cool. You got some old mine carts up there as well. And if you can see in the distance up there, I don't know if that's the entrance. Hope not, 'cause I'm shattered already. Right. Tickets and gift shop. So they're just showing you all the coinage and stuff here that are done with copper, which would have been dug out from the mine, used for coins. There's a bucket of helmets that you have to wear. There we go, look, it fits like a glove. Fits like a glove. You can wear them back to front and be really cool. Yeah, I knew you'd try that. I knew you'd try and wear it back to front, just to be stylish. So we found a map here, so just to show you, this is obviously Snowdon all around here. We've literally met up there and we went there for the first night, which is down there, Carnarvon, which is where Blackrock Sands was, and then I think we left and then came all the way back round and down. So basically we've just done all of this, and then tonight we're going to start here at the copper mine, and then we're going to work our way out of the mountains over there towards the viaducts. Have you ever seen Rick in his van and Rob and Dob looking so cool?
You've heard a
Do they work?
You've heard of Rob and Dob, Rick in his van. You mean the two helmets?
Do we need to test them, make sure they work properly?
What? Rattle.
So they've got metal detecting here that you can do, and I think it's for kids. It's only like £3 a pop, and you just do it down here by the look of it in this little field here. I'm not sure what you can find. It's probably like some gems and some little things like that, you know, like coins and stuff. So, but yeah, look, this is obviously the old mine carts that they've left out, and you can see there the track, which goes straight down to the mine entrance. Not gonna lie, it'd be good to get out this rain. So the way this trip's been going recently, the simple fact that they've given us hard hats to go in, and there's no tour guide or anything like that, you're left to your own devices, is, I'm not joking, is freaking me out just a little bit. Oh, wow, you can feel the cold air coming out of that. As soon as you stand here, you can feel the cold air just blasting out from underground. So I'm in a t-shirt. Rob's smart enough, he's put a jumper on. So here we go. So this is to commence the tour. Make your way along the tunnel, then follow the signs for commentary 1. Or in Welsh, Il recwn ei dath Gwyneth ec fford a haid in twynia dwinig ya and I thought that sounded quite good, to be fair. Gave it a go anyway. Do you know what songs just come to mind? I don't know why. Any of you that got kids that got Minecraft, as we're going into a mine, the first song that came into mind was La 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 Lava Chicken. Okay, this is pretty low. I should have bought a coat. It's soaking wet. I don't know how well you're getting that in the light, but there's a minecart there. Cheers, Rob. There's a minecart there, so I'm assuming it would have come from down that way and just rolled all the way down through the tunnel there. But that's pretty rusty. That's been here a few years.
Well, you can see the difference.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. But even when you turn this off,
yeah, makes a huge difference, doesn't it?
The commentary you got now, go to 1 or you go to 2 and we'll switch.
Yep.
Go to 2. So that's about the commentary 1.
Right, so let's just go down to, oh! That was me head again. So we go over to commentary 2 now, where Rob is. It's a nice little cave over there. Oh, look at this. You've really got to duck down.
We can only guess now at how many members of the injured tract made by who folks got crushed to death doing this work. The HELLOEU.
So just give you an idea of the headroom that you've got here. That's it. There is no room to move. I mean, it's fair to say that I'd have had no chance of being a miner. Oh, look at that. Wow, man, that goes on for miles. There's no way you'll be able to walk or crawl down there. Just hit the green button.
Hello there. Welcome to the SYGUN Copper Mine. My name is Williams, and I'll be showing you around this part of the mine. You know, it's well over 100 years since we last drove this part of the mine. It rains a lot in Wales, as you probably noticed, and that rain...
That's quite interesting, you just said it rains a lot in Wales.
The water on this river forms iron from the rocks and forms stalactites and stalagmites of ferrous oxide. Thus, we call it. It's a funny thing though. It doesn't matter how hard it rains on the mountain.
So apparently there's 270 metres of rock above us.
The water from the underground stream is always constant.
And the workings below this level go on for approximately another 45 metres, so it goes pretty far down, pretty deep.
Now, what can I tell you about that? Well, the first moment started looking for copper and we got copper mountain.
Oh wow. So there's a total of 186 steps to climb. If you do not wish to climb them, then please retrace your steps to the deep exit of the tunnel. Of course we're going up. There we go. Getting our steps in now. I mean, this is really steep. I mean, just to give you an idea, I've only gone up about 6 steps and we're already way up. You wouldn't want to take a tumble down here. That's for sure. My God, this is a vertical climb. I mean, there you go. Look at that. You take a tumble backwards down here and you are gone. Looks like something out of Aliens. So if you want to have a read of this, pause the video and have a read of that. So I can't tell you how many steps there are in this place. They just go up and up and up. You'd think a mine goes down, but this is just going up and up and up. It just goes to show the sheer scale of the mountain that we're inside. But there was a, I don't know if you're going to see me, but there's a tunnel just back there, which is where the guys used to stop and have their lunch, where it was like a dry tunnel. If you can find such a thing in here.
Are you alright down there?
No. So this looks like one of the tramways that come out, I believe, by the look of it. We're at the exit. So hopefully if you wanted to read up on some of that, I'll try to film some of the info for you, so you can pause the video at those sections and have a read up. But it's so dark in here, I haven't got a light on top of my camera, but here we go. If you want to read up, have a pause. So Rob's off at the exit. And that's the mine. And oh, done it again. And I'll tell you what, it's so cool in there. You actually don't realise how warm it is outside. So as soon as you come out, you can feel the heat. So there you go. We're out of the mine. I'll tell you what, it does go up a fair bit. I don't know why I keep this on, I don't need this on anymore. But it does go up a fair bit. You can see down in the distance there, that's where the cafe and the ticket office is. So you go in through there and then obviously meander your way up through those steep stairs inside, and then come out here. Now obviously it goes without mentioning that that place just goes on and on and on for even further, miles and miles and miles probably, into that mountain behind me. But obviously there's bits that, you know, that you clearly can't get to, that are clearly too dangerous. I mean, that was bad enough. If I didn't have this on, I think I'd have knocked myself out. But it does bring you out to this lovely viewpoint. So for those of you that just watched that clip while we were in the mine, I did try and film quite a bit of the input boards for you. So if you want to have a read of those, then just pause the video and you can have a read up on it. But I mean, the conditions in there look pretty grim, to be fair. And they even had like women and children working in there. Yeah, just goes to show, doesn't it, sort of how times have changed. And to be quite honest with you, I don't think I could have done that. Yeah.
If there was ever a time where we were getting drone shots, probably now.
Yeah, I think the worst bit of being in there is that we had the privilege of going up ladders and steps, whereas those guys probably didn't even have that. You know, they probably scrambled their way up, and yeah, they even had to have their lunch in there, and just probably in there, I don't know if it didn't say, but hours upon hours upon hours upon hours, and just coming out just soaking wet. I mean, we're wet enough just from what, a 10-15 minute walk around in there. So yeah, different breed back then, a different breed. It was bad enough doing the touristy bit, just going up all those steps and banging your head and stuff like that, you know. And in some of the, so they've got like mannequins in there dressed up of how they would have been back in the day, and some of them didn't even have helmets then, you know, because I'm guessing sort of, well, I don't know, you just didn't have it. So anyway, there's a bit of a walk back down. You don't actually realise how high up we've actually gone. So there you have it, the SYGUN Copper Mine. Interesting place. It was quite interesting to go in there and have a look round. And yeah, if you ever want to come down here, I'll put the details in the description for you to have a look. It's the SYGUN Copper Mine near Bedgellet. And yeah, if you do come here, I suggest not to wear trainers, do wear boots, and do take a jacket, even if it's the summertime, because it's dripping in there. And the water is cold as well. If you get it drip down the back of your neck, whew, wakes you up, put it that way. So we just come to the cafe, being very, very civilised. Sausage roll and coffees. Campsite coffee is not what it's cracked up to be, especially when you're drinking it out of one of those sachet things. So I did say earlier on this morning that I'm gagging for a proper coffee. There it is. That was the SYGUN Copper Mine complete. I hope you enjoyed that. It was quite interesting. So we've now left the SYGUN Copper Mine and we are heading towards a park up for tonight, which is in a place called Llangollen. and that is where the viaduct is. So we found quite a nice park up. It looks like it's got some great views, so we're going to head there. En route, we're going to go via a lake called Lake Barla. We've heard that's pretty scenic, so we're going to stop off somewhere there, maybe get some drone shots and have a little mooch round and see what there is. Apparently, as well, Lake Barla is where all the aircraft come low flying straight across, and there's a great viewpoint there. So hopefully, fingers crossed for me anyway, because I'm a bit of an aviation geek, we'll see some of that as well. We can certainly hear them flying around. It's quite a bit low clouds, so whether we'll see them or not remains to be seen. But anyway, we're going to head off. It's an hour 40-minute drive, so I'm not going to film the whole thing, but we'll catch you when we get there. Lake Barla first, then Llangollen. So the funny thing is one thing I've learned about Rob while we've been out on this trip is that we both have a phobia. Sorry, he's chatting away on the radio. Is that we both have a phobia of werewolves. And when we just drove through that misty bit back then, it just reminded us of American Werewolf in London, where they say "Stay off the moors," and that song "Bad Moon Rising." So I've just been playing it to Rob down the radio, but I can't do it for copyright reasons. But yeah, that's kind of like my song of this trip, I reckon. Yeah, go.
Do you know what I was thinking? We've been up and down this road that much, do you think the locals call it the double Ds?
The double Ds. The amount of food and drink I've had this week, I've definitely grown a pair of double Ds. They're probably going, oh, here's that Scotsman and that Englishman. They must be lost.
Aye, they're probably, if they don't figure out that they can actually turn the wheel and turn a corner, like they're just going up and down here.
Just did what we did when we were kids. We've just gone left every single time. Just turn left, and then you can't get lost. We are now hitting the 20-mile-an-hour zones. So this is why it takes ages to get around. God, this is boring. Alright, so en route we stopped off at Lidl's and I just went and had a little mooch in Home Bargains, and I have bought a little present for Rob as a joke. But it's not really a present. A little prank for when we're at the park up tonight. I'll leave you in a bit of suspense. Carry on watching if you want to see what I'm going to do to his van.
For any occasion?
Alright, so I'm just sitting in my van and Rob's just said he's going to got me a present. Are you ready for this? Oh, he's bought me a rug because he saw that I put a mat outside my van when we were at the campsite. So he's bought this bloody huge rug. God knows where I'm going to put this. I'll get him back. Oh, don't you worry, I'll get him back. I might have something up my sleeve. Well, no, because I've got a t-shirt on, but I might have something up my sleeve. Well, thank you for that, Rob.
It's universal, so, you know, if you don't see it on his channel, then give him grief for it in the comments.
I'm going to lose this rug in a minute.
Power on.
Say that again.
That rug was a lot of money. You know, I hope you don't get damaged.
I will take good care of it, I promise you.
Ah, that's funny.
Okay, right, so we are going through some very narrow streets to get to the car park, and the park up. It is just up the road. We're 3 minutes away, and there is a monumental hill coming up. I can see the park up.
You need to put a sign on the back of your car saying wide load.
Wide load, yeah. I can see the car park up on the hill, and I think I can see cars in it, which is really frustrating because we've driven all this way, and if we can't get parked up,
Anybody near that?
I'm not going to lie, Rob, I don't like roads like this. Remember what happened last time we went up a road like this?
No, I'm the same, except I'm first gear all the way, so my clutch is probably going to smell it. Smelly pair of shoes in a minute.
We are 0.5 of a mile away. 1 minute. I'm struggling. I'm in first gear.
If it's 0.5 a mile of this, yeah, I'm not keeping up this.
Okay, it levels out. It levels out. It levels out here. I'm just going to have to take a run up. Literally in first gear. It cannot get any steeper than this, no. Oh, it does. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, so we got up that hill, and this apparently, according to Park for Night, this is the park up for tonight. Now, this is it. I mean, give you an example. Someone's drawn a large male's giant member on the road, but it's just a lay-by. The views are good though. Let me just show you. Well, it's a lovely view, but it's not great. Don't particularly want to end the series in a car park like this, if I'm brutally honest. Let's get back on Park for Night. Okay, so park up number 2, and I think we found the place. This is in the middle of a quarry. There are no signs saying no overnight parking. All it says is danger, quarry workings, do not enter. However, that's the view. In the words of Rob and Dob, that doesn't he look bad? That doesn't he look bad, man? So while Rob is busy, very busy filming one of his sponsor videos, I'm going to try and sneak this onto the front windscreen of his van and see how long it takes him to notice. Just for a laugh, I bought a pineapple and I'm going to stick it on the front of his van. See if we can sneak it over there without him seeing. Because he's busy, he can't even see me. Mate, he hasn't noticed. I'm just walking around, he hasn't even noticed yet, so he's too busy doing his video. See how long it takes him to notice he's got a pineapple. Okay, so later on, as you saw in the drone footage earlier on, a camper van did pull up next to Rob, and unfortunately it was a lone female on her own, and she drove in facing Rob's van, exactly looking at where the pineapple was. So I started panicking. I came clean and told Rob to go and have a look at the front of his van, and then he discovered the pineapple. He wasn't best pleased. I think he did call me a word, I can't remember. Well, I'm not putting on here, that's for sure. But yeah, the prank worked. It stayed on there for about an hour, and yeah, basically I bottled it, in short. But yes, he didn't save it to put on his pizzas, which I'm quite annoyed at. Right, okay, so we're now settled in at the park up, sorted the vans out and everything, so it's dinner time and time for a beer where we are. Rob's already cooked his dinner, he's sitting there tucking in with his, what have you got, sushi? Sushi. Firecracker sushi, did you say? Look at this, by the way. Nice. Look how posh this is. So that's the chopping board that I gave him as a gift there, and it's got his logo on it. He's Rob and Dob.
It's a 6-pack.
So anyway, while Rob's tucking in, I'm going to have my beer, and for dinner tonight I have, well, I'm going to try and make hot and spicy chicken breasts with piri piri rice, and I'm going to try and put them in a tortilla wrap and see if I can cook them on the Ridge Monkey. Right, so I need to use it, don't I? So get used to using it. Right, so piri piri chicken in. Well, that was very Gordon Ramsay, wasn't it? Piri piri chicken, piri piri rice in. If it'll work. This is very wandering where, isn't it? Right. So that's the rice done. Shove it in there, squeeze it in. I'm going to have to do it one at a time. Let's just hope I don't burn it. So the plan is to cook the rice first, dump in a bit of chicken breast, wrap it up, fold it up, back in a Ridge Monkey and toast it for a little bit, and hopefully it'll crisp up and it'll be like a rice and chicken sandwich. Right, that's the rice cooked. Chicken loaded up into the tortilla. Try and get that in. And let's load that up with rice. Another YouTuber once said he's never ever seen, or in the history of never, does anybody use their Ridge Monkey cutlery that comes free with the Ridge Monkey. Absolutely use it all the time. Hopefully he's watching this and he might want to comment. Adam, I use it. Right, so let's wrap it up. This is a burrito, pretty much. Go. Well, it's been on for a couple of minutes. I can smell burning, so let's open it up and have a look. Oh, look at that. That don't look half bad, does it? Let's flip it over and see what the other side looks like. Yeah, I could do it a little bit longer. Right, let's have a look. Oh, perfect. Cooked to perfection. Right, let's turn that off. Let's open the doors. Look at that. Slide it onto the plate. Oh. Get on. I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked the little trip here, and you enjoyed the little tour there of the copper mine. This is the penultimate day, unfortunately. It's home tomorrow afternoon, but don't worry, there's another episode coming next week where we go to this aqueduct, and I think I'll be calling it a viaduct, but we're going to go to this aqueduct and go and have a wander over there. So that will be coming next week. Go and check out Rob and Dob on his channel. Go give him a like, go and subscribe, go and check out his version of the trip as well, and compare the two and see it from both angles. But for now, thanks very much for watching. Please don't forget, hit the like button, send me some love in the comments, and subscribe if you haven't already. See you next week. If you do get a budge, I need to buy you one of these.
El Capitan.
So as we were walking down, Rob just did the classic, you know, creep up behind and go, "Ruh!" like that. So we've got to get him back, haven't we?